Leicester City 3, Manchester United 1, and what was ultimately a very disappointing performance from Manchester United. First of all, congratulations to Leicester City. I think there's obviously going to be the inevitable reaction on Twitter, Ollie out, all the rest of it, etc. But I actually think it's important to credit Leicester City and what Brendan Rodgers has done. They're third in the table for a reason. Ndidi, Tillemans, and my boy Kelechi iheanacho is actually doing bits. I think he had a very, very good game and was causing us tons of problems. Both him and Yuri Tillemans, So congratulations to Leicester. I certainly think they're going to secure top four. And you never know, they might potentially win the competition. They certainly have the players to do so. So we'll see what happens. I suspect they'll get through Southampton, get through the final. We just were not great. You look at the team and you're like, and I looked at it and I was like, this is a bit weird when we started it, but I don't know. It just looked weird. It was a weird team selection, but you give faith. And to be fair, there was a lot of passing, there was a lot of ball movement, but we didn't really threaten their goal that much, to be honest, in the first half. And then, well, what happened? A miscommunication. I've said several times I just don't get this passing behind the back when there's pressure. I know people are going to go in on Fred, and I think he was at fault to a large extent for that goal. But if there's pressure on him, is anyone saying a man on behind him? He's got his back towards goal. Why is Maguire passing it to him straight there when he can see, because his back is not to goal, that he's got Leicester players coming on him? I don't know, but we go a goal in, it's a mistake. And to be honest, that's basically the situation Manchester United. We made our own, we caused our own downfall. I don't, you say if you don't make those mistakes, we concede. Obviously, Greenwood scores the equalising goal from some good work between Pogba and Van der Beek, and you're thinking, okay, let's go on, let's click on. We didn't really do that, to be honest. In the second half, we go down again. Matic and Fred. For me, Matic is finished at the highest level. He's not quick enough and his passing isn't great. I thought, okay, you bring Matic and Fred in, at least Matic should be a good pass for the ball. I don't think Matic passed well, and he's not quick, so he got outdid by Tillemans, who's not particularly quick himself. Fred doesn't get a tackle in, and they score a second goal, and you're thinking, man, we've got a mountain to climb. Then the issues come with subs. It didn't make sense to me that you throw on four and you basically go to McFred. So you take off Pogba, Van der Beek, your creative players. You take off Martial, which I think was a good idea, and you take off Telles. Okay, fair enough for sure. But you basically revert to McFred and Bruno, and then you're playing Cavani, Greenwood, and Martial. So you have McTominay. That McFred double pivot isn't going to create. That McFred pivot, that is not the reason why we beat AC Milan. We beat AC Milan because of Pogba and some individual brilliance from Ahmad, who I don't know. I don't get the 5-6 minute substitution at the end. By the way, I really don't get that. What's the point? But regardless, poor substitutions, poor decisions. It wasn't great. It's disappointing because I really wanted us to progress and go into this cup. And this is again another reality check for Manchester United. So because FA Cup season is over, they did the draw. You think if we get through this, we've got Southampton who we've beaten before and we're confident against, we might get a buy into the final, and we couldn't get through Leicester, who again, respect to Leicester, they are solid and a good side. And I would argue that United did have the hardest out of the draws compared to playing against Everton or Bournemouth or Sheffield United, which our other teams did. But that's the draw. It is what it is. Thankfully, we've been blessed with at least a positive quarter-final draw in the Europa League. So let's just go on the Europa League. Our top four position is secure, so we just focus on the Europa League. It's over 2 legs, unlike the FA Cup. Let's get the job done and let's see what happens. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. I'm going to try and be positive. Because there's going to be a lot of... Anytime United lose, there's always a lot of negativity around and stuff. And honestly, I just don't really see these days what that achieves or accomplishes. If you can tell me what it accomplishes, then fine. But right now, you might as well get behind the team and the manager because nothing's going to change anytime soon. So Like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter, Unite X. Smash the notification button. Have a nice day, and cheers.